Good morning, students. Today is my third day. That is this myself is Anup Kumar, and it is the third day video of chapter area of trapezium and polygon. Okay, and today we will discuss about the Pythagoras theorem. That what is Pythagoras theorem and what is its formula, and what is Heron's formula. Okay, and what is the area of triangle, and how can we find the any question if all the sides of the trapezium is given but height is not given. Okay, then we will use Pythagoras theorem or Heron's formula to find the area. Okay, dear? So let's see. So students, I am going to start Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem at first? Okay. Now, if at first I am drawing a right angle triangle, where right angle at B. Okay. Now we will elaborate this figure. At first, if ABC is a right angle triangle at angle B. At angle B there is a right angle, diameter 90 degree. Okay. Now side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse and adjacent sides to angle B are perpendicular and base. Okay, so then we can say that here, again I am drawing the figure. Wait first. Now if this is the figure ABC, B at right angle, then opposite side of angle B, this will be this one, so it will be hypotenuse always. And now the perpendicular distance is this one, so it is AB is the perpendicular. Now CB is the base. Okay, so there will be some formula of this. What is the formula? It will be h square is equal to p square plus b square. Okay, and we can also write that is, if you are removing the square, then in another side it will be in root. So we can write also h is equal to under root p square plus b square. Okay, now after that, but if you have to find p, that is perpendicular, then what it will be? Perpendicular square will be b square will go that side, it will be h square minus b square. And again, if you have to find p, then it will be h is under root h square minus b square. So this is the Pythagoras theorem. But if you have to find the, what number is here I am writing? If you have to find the b, then it will be b square is equal to h square minus p square, or b will be h square minus p square. So firstly I can write what will be the Pythagoras theorem. So mainly it will be what? Mainly it will be h square equal to p square plus b square. It is the main theorem. Okay. Now we can write it like this, implies that h is equal to under root p square plus b square. Now if we have to find p, then h square minus b square, it means it will be h is equal to under root, p is equal to under root h square minus b square. And if you have to find the value of b square, then it will be h square minus p square, or we can say that b is equal to under root h square minus. So this will be the Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Now we will discuss about the Heron's formula. Okay. Now what is Heron's formula? Wait first, I am ready. Now what is Heron's formula? But before Heron's formula, at first I want to say what in right angle triangle, the area of triangle will be in right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, the formula of area of triangle will be what? Area of triangle will be 1 by 2 into base into height, or we can say height and altitude also. Okay. Now, if in right angle triangle, if there will be another triangle, that is, it will be a scalene triangle. So, for any triangle we can write also. For any triangle, area of triangle by using Heron's formula will be under root S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. This is the formula of area of any triangle. Now what is the value, what is the S here? S is the semi-perimeter. S is semi-perimeter and A, B and C are three sides of triangle. Three sides of triangle. Okay. But what is the formula of semi-perimeter? As we know that the perimeter of triangle is sum of all the sides. Okay. Then semi-perimeter means it's half. Okay. Then what it will be? So semi-perimeter will be A plus B plus C by 2. Half of the perimeter is called semi-perimeter. At first, in this type of question, if the question is given that you have to find it is already only given that there are three sides of triangle. There are three sides of triangle is given. No base, no height, no altitude, nothing is given. Then we will use this formula. Okay, and before applying this formula, we will find at first semi-perimeter or S minus A, S minus B and S minus C, and then we will put the value. Okay. Now let's solve one question. If you have to find the area of trapezium and height is not given and both non-parallel sides are equal, it is given, then how can we use this formula? If in trapezium no height is given, then we are using this formula. But if the both sides are not equal. Now, if in a trapezium, at first I am drawing a trapezium. Okay, then I am writing the question. If the question is given, the parallel sides of trapezium are 20 centimeter and 10 centimeter. 20 centimeter and 10 centimeter. And its non-parallel sides are both equal. Okay. Both equal. Okay. Then each being 30 centimeter equal and each being 30 centimeter. Okay. Then find the area of the triangle. Find the area of the triangle. Okay. Now, sorry, not triangle, trapezium. Now as first I am drawing the figure A here, B here, C and D. Now A, B and C, D are parallel sides. A, B and C, D are parallel sides. And two parallel sides trapezium 20 centimeter, this one, and 10 centimeter, this one. Okay, and both sides are equal, which is equal to 13 centimeter both. And nothing is given. Then how can we find? We will do some construction also in this question. Construction. Draw CN perpendicular AB. CN perpendicular AB. Then it will be the altitude of the trapezium and altitude of the triangle CNB also. Okay. Now, after that, join C to M at AB. Join C to M at AB such that CM parallel to DA and CM is equal to D. Then it will be what? Therefore, it will be CM is equal to DA equal to 13 centimeters. Okay. Then, if both sides, opposite sides are equal and parallel both, then it is a parallelogram. And if it is a parallelogram, that is, we can say that AMCD is a parallelogram. Now, if AMCD is a parallelogram, then another opposite sides are also equal and parallel. So we can say that AM is equal to BC equal to 10 centimeters. Okay, this is the value. After that, I am raising the question. Now after that, we can find the value of MB. What will be? Value of MB will be AM total distance A to B minus M to B. A to M. Then it will be AB will be 20 centimeter total and AM will be just find 10 centimeter. Then it will be again 10 centimeter. 10 centimeter. Now MB will be 10 centimeter. Then we can also write MN is equal to MB equals to MB by 2. It means 10 by 2, that is 5 centimeter. Why MN and MB both are equal? Because if these both sides are equal, then both angles are also equal. It means it is an isosceles triangle. And we know that in an isosceles triangle, the perpendicular distance from the opposite side to opposite corner to the opposite side will be a perpendicular distance, and it will divide this side into two equal halves. So MN is equal to NB. Now it will be 5 centimeter. Now we will use here. In this question, we will not use Heron's formula. We will use only Pythagoras theorem. So take only C and B triangle. Now, if I am taking the triangle C and B, in triangle C and B, now it is a right angle triangle, and in triangle now I am drawing a small triangle C and B. Where N is a right angle. Then it will be hypotenuse, it will be perpendicular, it will be base. So we have to find the perpendicular, which is the distance. So we have to find the CN. So at first we have to find the perpendicular. So we know that P is equal to under root h square minus b square. Then it will be P will be CN, we can write at P CN, and at H we can write CB square, and at B we can write NB square. Now at the value CB 30 means 13 square. And MB is 5 square. Then it will be 169 minus 25, that is 144 is equal to 12 centimeter. Now we know the value of CN, and value of CN is also equal to the AD, the height of the trapezium. Now we can apply the formula of area of trapezium. So the area of trapezium will be what? Area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into sum of parallel side. It is the sign of the parallel. into height. Then 1 by 2 and sum of parallel side means in plus 20. And the height which we have just find 12. So 2 6 it will be 20 plus 30 into 6, that is 180 centimeter square will be the area of the trapezoid. Okay, dear. So I hope that you all have understood. Okay, thank you dear.